Hello, everyone, and welcome to MTU Esports. Today, our MTU Huskies game, COD team is taking on Keiser University in the ECAC League. I'm Liam.
I'm Nick, and we're due to technical difficulties, we're partially through the game already. Michigan Tech is up 1-0, so big start for the Huskies.
Absolutely. We got going into this match, we've had an undefeated record, and don't expect that to change here. we've 3-0'd the only team that they've lost to, Kaiser. So looking to see big things from MTU here.
This has been quite a turnaround. Last semester, our Call of Duty team had a bit of a rough go in the Playfly League, and coming to ECAC, we have really turned it around, it appears, going undefeated thus far, and I believe only losing 1 or 2 maps.
Absolutely. Yeah, just the one as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
We've been pretty dominant, whereas we've seen some struggles from Kaiser.
So real quick, we want to say thank you to a couple of our sponsors, starting with Bradway Enterprises. Are you a tech student? Do you need to be close to campus? We have places for that. Find the perfect location, live where you want to live, houghtonforrent.com.
Another big thanks to University Images. Looking to spice up your style? University Images is your official headquarters for authentic Michigan Tech Huskies apparel. University owned, university operated. University Images. Located in the SDC or go to bookstore.mtu.edu.
And so we've had a bit of a up and down week for our Huskies overall with the 3 teams competing. League of Legends did unfortunately lose a very close game to the Lewis Flyers, going 1-2. And then our Overwatch team actually won in a forfeit. Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate that they didn't get to play this week. They've been having quite a good season again. Another undefeated team for our Huskies.
The MTU Overwatch team is incredible, but almost as incredible, or maybe more so, is our COD team here. We're going undefeated into this game against a team that isn't, and we expect to see some dominant performance.
And looking towards next week, we do have a bye for League of Legends. We have Overwatch 2 playing on Wednesday against California State University, Dominguez Hills, and then Call of Duty once again on Friday, playing against the University of Akron. And that'll be a pretty good game as well. It seems Akron's been on an upward trend, kind of. The only team that I believe they've lost to is Keiser, who we were playing. So should be another close game. Should have tuned in for that one.
You'll be on the edge of your seat.
Oh, yeah. So that bye for Overwatch actually came on quite a lucky day with the campus-wide snow day with that snowstorm.
Yeah.
Would have been pretty unfortunate to have them wreck all the way up here.
Just for
game. But
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I will say though about the weather. We've had worse snowstorms and there hasn't been closures.
It's really interesting that was the one that did it, but I'm not complaining. I got to skip a couple classes, have a nice evening playing video games myself.
Yeah. No,
Worked for me.
got to skip work in my physics lab. That's always good.
Oh yeah. Lots of happy faces from that snow day, I'm sure.
Absolutely. And then like right after that, it was just clear skies.
Yeah.
Like
The interesting turnaround there. I think hitting much higher temperatures this weekend as well. Maybe like I saw a high of 40 something.
yeah, no, snow is definitely melting. I've put up the wipers on my car for no reason.
Yep. Yeah. Such is the Upper Peninsula, I guess.
It is what it is. This is the place we've chosen to go.
Oh yeah.
And you know I love it.
The-
Vacation and you know, MTU just became an R1 research university.
Oh really?
Yeah. So now we're in the same bracket as your U of M's, your Michigan States. We're one of the big dogs now.
Pretty impressive.
Absolutely. Which is great for me. Suddenly
yeah.
at my degree is prestigious.
Of prestige.
Speaking of prestige, the COD team's really good.
A pretty prestigious season going on so far. I mean,
Absolutely.
really, we're looking forward to playing the rest of this game out. Where they've won most of the games in quite a dominant fashion. I know when I talked to them a couple weeks ago, they had said that they have played multiple modes without losing a single round. I believe Search and Destroy, which is first to 6. So that's 6 rounds consecutively
Mm-hmm.
for weeks in a row where they just didn't lose a map.
Yeah,
And
and search and destroy. That's like one of the toughest modes. Like you make one mistake, you're down a player, and suddenly it's over.
and
But
it's really impressive too to perform at such a level in that game mode when it's so different pace wise from the other game modes that you're playing,
absolutely,
because it's a little bit slower. You're waiting for plant or diffuse, and it's definitely a shake up. And so to perform at that level in that game mode, but then also keep pace in control and the other game modes, it's really quite an impressive feat.
no, it's a real mastery of pace from the Huskies. Uh, Respawns, no respawns, they're dominant. They they find a way to win regardless. I think they've only dropped one mode in the entire season.
I mean, it's been what, 5, 6 games? One, two, yeah, 5 games in a row after a win. Or wait, no, yeah, 5 in a row.
In the immortal words of DJ Khaled, all we do is win over here at MTU.
Mhm.
Um,
Let's talk about our players here. We have on Michigan Tech's side, we have our captain Christian or Clutch Russ. We have Danny or Pine Ree. We have Trent or Twent, and Alex or Yo Briggs.
and on the enemy side, we got Leo, the captain, uh, Stole the accountant, Axis Wolf, Nest, Breakum, Tyranny Killer 76. That's a stacked roster if I've ever heard of one. But I think MTU can bring it home.
I think so for sure. And I think Clutch Russ Christian has been playing out of his mind this season and last. He's really been a beacon of hope for our team, the rock of our operation here.
And you can say he's our hard point.
Oh yeah, you can see a total of 495 kills this season, and that's pretty incredible considering this is a team of 4 people, and I mean, with 5 games under their belt, that's a lot of kills. That's roughly 100 per game.
That is kind of fantastic.
Just stand out performance there. And his rank is also the highest on the team. Twent is, I mean, another fantastic player. Our team truly is as stacked as they come. He's clearly a team player coming with captures and plants, both very important. What's the word? Objectives for both of these game modes, and he's coming through with a bunch of them.
Yeah, no, he's essentially the anchor. And despite only being Plat 1, he's performed far above his rank, I
Oh,
believe.
for sure. Yeah. We got Danny, who's actually put in a ton of work over this whole year, and he has improved tenfold, and you can really see that in his gameplay. He's really brought up the level of the team with that as well, and it's just really been impressive to see.
Yeah, no, I mean, 64 defends. He's a man who takes control, holds it down. And looks like we're going into our match here very soon.
If I remember correctly, the second game mode for Call of Duty is going to be Search and Destroy, so that's going to be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, we're going to slow down the pace a bit.
Our team has historically been really great at that game mode, and so it's going to be pretty fun to see them hopefully just destroy.
Yeah, no searching required.
Oh yeah.
Coming off multiple games of perfect sweeps.
Yeah.
I'd imagine, if not a sweep, we'll see a very decisive and clear win. And the game has started, so when we jump in, we're going to be jumping in right in the middle of the action for you guys.
Are experiencing a couple of technical difficulties, so we do apologize for that.
That's what you get with esports.
Yeah. Fun of it.
Yeah, it's the charm.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So we're looking here. Start in the next.
You can hear cheers from the players downstairs. It sounds like it's going very well.
So we love cheers from down below.
Absolutely.
Call of Duty is one of our more spirited teams. You know when they're doing well because of that volume, the excitement that they bring to their game. They're a very passionate group.
I think Call of Duty tends to breed players like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like all aim. Well, not all aim, but aim being a big factor in a way that other games just don't have.
Yeah.
Leads to big egos, big personalities, big pop-offs, a big experience.
I will say the way that our team manages to mesh together is really cool to see from Call of Duty. I think that they are all really stand-up people and kind of examples of what esports players should be.
Absolutely.
They're pretty amazing. And it does look like we have won round 1 right now. So
we'll be in very shortly here.
That is good to see, as it's a continuation of our performance in map 1 where we did win. So
yeah,
hoping to come out of this with a quick 2-0 and move on to map 3.
That would be the ideal scenario for MTU. And not so crazy to expect it. We've been destroying all year. We've destroyed teams that have beat this team. Yeah. We expect to destroy again.
Progression of things.
I could really go for a Pepsi.
Speaking of Pepsi, we got one of our lovely sponsors, Pepsi Houghton. If you're thirsty, grab a Pepsi. Great drink.
I'm loving it.
It looks like we are up 2-0 right now. We did win round 2. Starting round 3.
Beautiful stuff from the Huskies.
It did appear both of those rounds were very one-sided.
I think I saw only one kill coming out from Keiser. So
Hear the Call of Duty team once more. Intense situations going on over here. Situations which I cannot explain.
Oh, they're just too great.
It does look, unfortunately, like that round is going to go to Keiser. Huskies still up 2-1, but that was kind of rough for us. It looked...
It was a pretty quick round.
3 or 4-0. Little unfortunate to see. Hopefully, just a fluke.
No, you have to hope. But if there's anything our Huskies can do, it's win, regardless of the scoreline. That said, we're still in the lead, so.
Huskies do a great job of kind of putting that in the back of their mind. Playing every game like it's the first, like it's the most important at the same time.
Absolutely. All of our esports players, especially our COD team, incredible people and stand-up individuals.
We're starting round 4 here. Hope to see pendulum swing back to the Huskies here.
And it just might. Next week, we're going to go against Akron Call of Duty. That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. Take a look at them. Next week, Akron. They... Only one of their games so far, and they've actually lost 3-0 to Keiser, 3-1 to Buena Vista, who we beat 3-0 last week as well, and 3-0 to the SIC Falcon, Southeast College, who we also beat 3-0. So
that'll be a barn burner.
Our biggest hope is going to be easy 3-0. Really quick game. But you never know. These teams are always improving throughout the season. I know a lot of these guys put in a lot of work and watch as much film as they can. So you can definitely tend to see that upward trend as the season goes on.
But nothing beats the Husky determination.
No, nothing. The Husky tenacity.
Absolutely. Um, what about the previous match?
Last week's forfeit.
If we just scared them out of their seats. But the match
Yeah.
before that.
Oh, wait. Actually, that match, funny story. The other team didn't check in.
Oh.
We played the game and then realized afterwards that they didn't check in. So the website counts it as a forfeit because they didn't fulfill their requirements. But when we did play against them, we beat them 3-0. And I had the pleasure of watching that game in its entirety, and it was quite decisive.
Good stuff. Yeah. Expect nothing less from the Huskies here.
Yeah.
And,
it's really just all season they've been dominating. It's been kind of unfortunate to be riddled with such technical difficulties that we don't get to witness that yet.
Truly a glorious sight.
But it does look like quick score update. We are down 2-3. Oh, and we're
in the game.
Access to the game now. And it looks like the UI is a little messed up here.
But you know, all you need to see is the middle of the screen.
Oh yeah. So that real quick. But we are currently down 2-4, which is really a surprise to see in a mode that we have been so dominant in thus far.
Yeah, all season.
But also, just as a reminder, we are up 1-0 in maps. So if we do lose this one, it's not the worst thing in the world.
No, we're just back to square one with an even score, or one decisive last round.
Obviously, the Huskies will want to win this map, or this game mode, because then they're just one away.
Absolutely.
It puts us one step closer.
And look at the gameplay here. We got angles being held. Search and Destroy is, of course, much slower game mode, and Twent gets a kill on break.
Healing back up.
Yo Briggs trades on the captain.
Back and forth.
Latinating.
They are. Keiser is taking a bit of that middle space on this map. We are attacking, so we are trying to. But Keiser kind of infiltrating that space now.
Oh, fight coming in. Fight coming in. Oh.
Twent going to reposition.
Just proning.
And it looks like someone's coming up behind Clutch Russ. You're going to see him.
Oh, and
he gets a kill.
Perfect defense.
And he gets them both.
Beautiful from Clutch Russ. Defending his teammate, then finding the kill behind him. Beautiful stuff.
And that's going to put us one closer to a tie here. And as a reminder, this game mode is 1st to 6. There's no win by 2 rule as far as I know, which does mean that we still need 3. Keiser needs 2.
Oh, and you know that with that round win, I think the momentum is going to swing back in NTU's direction. Start expecting break here on the side of Keiser.
Defense here.
Games like Valorant and CS2, you know, you play one half, but in Call of Duty, you switch sides every time.
That's really the most interesting part to me. Mindset switch you have to have between each round. So different. And
Absolutely,
that's going
and
to be
Briggs
2
finding
kills from
2.
Briggs.
Clutch Rust is going down, but numbers advantage to MTU. And Twins sitting in a corner.
Kaiser's going to have to back off of that site there. We're going to see if they can get to the other site if they're going for a bait. They really could be doing a couple things here. They're going to split up. Meanwhile, the Huskies are all just holding angles, playing patient, as they should, waiting for Keiser to give them some bit of information.
And,
And
unfortunate.
Briggs is going to go down.
His 2 kills hopefully will not go to waste here. Brent again holding this angle, really expecting somebody to come through that staircase.
And it looks like they're going to be planting bomb A. But they're still split up, and so we're going to see a conflict there in a second here.
And
Pinry
finds the kill. Axis Wolf just caught with his pants down.
And that's really going to be swinging things back in Michigan Tech's favor here. Does he know he's there? He finds him,
Perfect.
and that's going to be the kill. Now, I believe they do have
they
enough time
defuse.
to defuse here, and that's going to be 4-4, tying it up.
Only 2 rounds to go. And momentum strongly in the favor of MTU.
And we're back on attack here as well, so if we're lucky, we can get the 4 kills and not even have to plan.
Yeah, it is the quickest win condition in the game mode. Whether or not we'll go for it, we will have to see. I will say Break has a nice knife skin.
Call of Duty has the enjoyable. Nothing on Valorant, but maybe second best.
No. I don't
That's
know.
going to be a kill for Briggs. Oh, and he's going to get Pinry and Briggs going down for Tech. But Twent's going to find one. It's 2-2 now. We do have B site.
Site secured. Going for the plant now. And looks like Axis Wolf is going on a flank here. Where Break is hitting. Well, they're pinstring from both sides. Smart play by Keiser.
We're going to see if Michigan Tech.
Will they sniff out
handle
Axis
it.
Wolf? Looks like
Clutch
they
Rust
do.
is going to get a kill.
Pendo goes down on the other side.
Oh.
Caught procking the util. Unfortunate.
It's going to be 4-5 for Keiser. They're 1 map away.
But can they do it?
This is going to end up being a pretty close one.
Absolutely. Probably the closest Search and Destroy map we've played all season.
I'm sure, yeah. It's going to be tense. We're back on defense, though, and that we did have a pretty decisive win on defense rounds ago. So
absolutely,
we're going to see if they can emulate that success. Definitely playing a slower game on defense, a lot of waiting and holding, hoping that Keiser is get caught with their pants down, essentially.
Looks like Keiser going for a fast hit on B. Oh, Briggs goes down. Looks like
it's going to be really. See if Clutch Rust can stop this plant.
Although they do have sight, it might be a matter of retaking.
Clutch Rust is going to go down. Twent goes down. It's all up to Pinry here. He's got to get 3.
Can he do it?
He's going to find that first one. Reposition so that way they are not aware of where he is.
Absolutely. I think finding the most unexpected angle is the right move here.
I got to say, he has a really nice gun skin.
True. The pink is glowing. And he doesn't see him.
Goes down.
And that's going to be Search and Destroy going to Keiser. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate map for Michigan Tech, but maybe the faster pace X will be more in our favor. Turn that around.
I think so. I think faster paced modes lend themselves to natural talent. And I think our Huskies have that in spades.
For sure. And it is 1-1 now, so we're gonna see who can get these next 2 maps themselves ahead. He declared the victors today.
It's going to be the more tenacious team that finds the end.
They have tenacity.
Beautiful stuff.
Readjusting to the new lobby. In the meantime, some beautiful multi-kills there. Briggs,
Absolutely.
really. I mean, it was really unfortunate. I don't remember capitalize on that. I think we did.
Yeah, no,
We
that
got two, lost two, got two.
and we went up two, they got one, they got two, and we went up two, and they got the last two.
Very
Back and forth. You'd expect one team to be more dominant on attack and one team to be more dominant in defense, but not what we saw today.
very even match there.
Yeah.
It makes me curious too how map one went, because we unfortunately weren't able to see it. We know that the Huskies won, but if it was that close, I'm very excited to see what comes next.
Absolutely.
And I do believe as well that we play Search and Destroy once more if we go to game 5. So
yes,
that might be a very risky thing for the Huskies to close this out in the next 2.
But I mean, absolutely, that's the ideal. But if it comes to it, I think the Huskies will know how to adjust.
Yeah,
I think they played a little fast, didn't wait for the opponents to make mistakes. Going into the next, they'll know what to do.
I think they've certainly been really good at making adjustments throughout mid-game throughout this season. I think we're going to see that come into play today.
Absolutely. You know, with the weather we got up here, you got to know how to adapt.
Very important for survival.
A way to be. And I mean that. Waiting in the lobby here. Going into.
So we're waiting for that typical 5-minute break between games, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I was hoping you did.
I do not remember. Yeah. Great. If I remember correctly, I don't remember the name of it, but it's one where it's like essentially control, but with lives. I think. I don't know how accurate that is.
Domination?
Apps.
We shall see.
Yeah. In the meantime,
Only there's a way to find out.
In the meantime, thank you to our sponsors, Bradway Enterprises. Are you a tech student? Do you need to be close to campus? We have places for that. Find the perfect location. Live where you want to live. HoughtonForRent.com.
And again, thank you very much to University Images. Looking to spice up your style? University Images is your headquarters for authentic Michigan Tech Huskies apparel. University owned, university operated, University Images. Located in the SDC, or go to bookstore.mtu.edu. And just like that, we're back in the game. On control.
Looks like the Huskies are attacking first. Like what heading says, we are the left team.
And Briggs and Trent both finding kills immediately. And holding down the site.
In this game mode, each team does have 30 lives. And so every time you die, your whole team, one more respawn. So it's either if attack can capture both points, or whichever team loses all of their lives first. That's the team that's going to come victorious. The team with lives is going to be the one.
It's a very interesting mode. And Call of Duty might be unique in that.
I certainly have never seen it like it, but Michigan Tech really taking on a dominant lead here, almost capturing point A entirely and up a couple lives at this point.
Yeah, no.
But Kaiser's going to get the stop there and get rid of that excess progress that we did have. Heinrich finding a kill.
And, ooh, 2 more kills, and suddenly the lives are even. We do still have the 2 ticks on point A. But other than that, game can go either direction. And ooh,
Twent's going to find one there.
caught with his pants down again. Will he find the kill? Yes, he will. Clutch Russ killing Access Wolf.
Briggs, Twent. Lots of kills going in Michigan Tech. Clutch Russ is going to go down there and in this streak.
But crucially, they do have the lead until
And
they
that's going to tie it back up. And Kaiser's actually going to get one by getting Twent. Clutch Russ going to tie those lives right back up.
Oh, and beautiful angle from Clutch Russ.
Oh, we're actually down 1. Clutch Russ is going to go down there. Michigan Tech with 14 lives left. Keiser with 16. Need to find one of these points here. Briggs and Pine Reed going to get a double there together. Clutch Russ going back down. X on A. If they can get this, it'll add time to the timer, I believe, allowing us to go for a point.
And Briggs do get found. Oh,
a couple of good trades there, but it's not looking like it's going to be enough. And that timer's going again.
So and we got it. Cap. Only down 1 life with the cap.
Back up to a minute as well.
MTU could absolutely pull this out. Ooh, no. It's going to look harder, though, with Clutch, Russ, Briggs, and Trent all going down one after another. Hate to see it.
It's going to be down 6-10 to Keiser right now. But we don't even need to win on lives as long as we can capture point B. It's going to be Clutch Russ going down.
Clutch time here for MTU. Oof.
Twent going down as well. And now at this point, everyone who dies will no longer come back, I believe. Us both out of it for the rest of this game. If Twent and Briggs can get these 9 kills to bring us back into it.
I believe in the dream.
With that time taken down, I'm not so sure that that's going to be an option.
No, this looks like capturing a point is not that likely at this point.
Twent's going to get one.
Ooh, can't find the second.
That's going to be it.
Unfortunate.
But I believe this mode is a best of 3. So Kaiser's up 1. But Michigan Tech could definitely pull it back.
Absolutely. They kind of took their time capping A. I believe maybe the pacing issues from Search and Destroy got in their heads.
Yeah. I do think also it might be a more defensive-sided game mode. You know where the attackers want to be. Kind of holding the angle there. You're looking good.
Yeah, I mean, entering space with limited lives is generally going to favor the defenders.
Speaking of which, we are on defense now, so we're going to see if that's going to benefit us in any way.
Because that, up until the very, very end, it was a very close round. So we'll see if MTU can bring it home on defense here.
We're going to see an all-out brawl in the middle here on point A, and that's going to be Twent going down first. Oh. Clutch Russ getting a double. Pinery going down as well. Clutch Russ getting a triple.
Beautiful stuff.
Before
Finally
going down
down
himself.
Lives are tied.
We do have Briggs on point, I believe, contesting it. Yeah, erasing some of that progress that they made. Briggs and Twent and Clutch Russ. I'm going to get 3 of Kaiser's players there. Briggs just barely doesn't close that one out.
Unfortunate.
But you can kind of see Kaiser's struggling to really get any ground here on this map. They don't have much control.
And fight kills going back and forth, MTU is maintaining the lead in terms of lives as well.
As long as they can keep him off, that's really going to be the decider here, is whether or not Keiser can afford to keep throwing away these lives.
With 2 kills coming in quick from Keiser, maybe they can, but MTU has... Oh, doesn't quite go for the kill there. Oh,
he's not going to get one there
just
either.
Barely.
But Twent's going to come up and find 1.
Trade, and then...
Heinrich gets the trade.
He's shouting 1-1-1 Nest is
That's
one.
going to be a point going to Kaiser, but again, Michigan Tech just has to hold out for the next minute and not let them get beat.
Either that or abuse kills. And they're up 1 already. Up 2. Trent finding an SMG kill on the Leo. And just a leg sticking out for Briggs. Easy pickings.
Luckily, Briggs gets there quick enough to erase all of that progress that they made on B, meaning that Kaiser is going to need to completely restart.
And that's huge for MTU here.
And Briggs is going to find another. Briggs goes down, Twent finds 1.
You know, I'll take a trade when I'm ahead any day.
But yeah, Kaiser's really struggling to get over by that B side.
Tough angle from Nexus Wolf.
Clutch Russ get killed from behind.
Kills are starting to go the way of Kaiser, but good angle from Yo Briggs here. Tosses in the util.
They are going to need to make a play on B here, though. Progress. Briggs going to get a kill there.
A tick for Kaiser.
We take control of B back here after killing, I believe, their whole team. Going to be really big for the Huskies. We're up 9-6, 20 seconds left.
Clutch does go down, but
this.
Is Pinery going to find this angle? No, he doesn't seem aware.
Oh, and he's going to go down there.
Unfortunate.
Kaiser on point, but Briggs getting a kill.
And Kaiser has no respawns remaining.
Twent gets another kill. They're down to 2 people.
2v4.
They really need to get on this point. They've got 5 seconds left.
And Briggs is just such a good angle.
That's going to be 1 person left for Kaiser. They are on point holding. But Michigan Tech just has to hold someone there so that way they're not getting progress. And that's going to be the game. 1-1.
1-1. Good stuff from MTU.
It's first to 3 rounds here, so we're going to see.
Got plenty of more glorious Husky gameplay coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And with that win on defense, hopefully we see momentum swing to the favor of MTU.
What a play there from Clutch Russ. I believe that's a trick.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was beautiful when I watched it happen.
Now, we're really going to have to watch and see how Michigan Tech adjusts their attack, as they were just barely not able to pull out the last game, the last round on attack. So we're going to see if they can bring it back here. A quick hit on A.
Yeah, going in real hard. Clutch Russ, though, in the angle. He seems aware. Does win the 1v1.
That's going to be second blood. It looks like Break got the first blood.
Somehow.
But lots of stalemates here, actually, slowing down the pace. Pine Reed taking some shots.
You on
3 go down on Kaiser.
Early kill lead and a little bit of progress on A. So it looks like at least a tick.
Yeah, it's
still
Clutch Russ
doesn't get found.
That is going to be 1 tick on A. And once you do get that first or second tick, there's nothing the other team can do about it. So they can, if you've got partial control and they're on it, then you lose that partial control gradually. But if you've got a full tick, it stays.
You know, that permanent progress is always very important. Ooh, a drop down kill, but Briggs finds return.
It's going to be that second tick there, meaning that Michigan Tech is sitting pretty on A site.
Absolutely. They up their pace to great results here. That is going to be 2 kills going away, but Clutch Russ finds 1.
I believe Michigan Tech is going to get A there.
That's A. That's A captured.
We are up 22-19 in lives.
With a minute 40 on the clock, capture B.
Michigan Tech's looking like they have a couple routes to win this game. They could go more aggressive and just try and get as many kills as they can, or focus on that point. Clutch Russ is going to go down there.
With that kill, maybe control is the play, but you have to, of course, take sight. It looks like there's some great angles on the side of Keiser. It's impossible for Pinery to push in.
This is looking very similar to how we held B site last game as well. Seems very repeatable in terms of offensive play.
I mean,
Coach Russ looking for a flank here.
Ooh,
He's not gonna react quite fast enough to get that one. But Twent does have quite a good angle there. Gonna go down. Bill Briggs is
Is
gonna
it
find the
found?
trade though.
God, it's a slapstick comedy show. Coming up the
And
stairs.
Michigan
Ooh,
Tech does
Yo
have
Briggs.
control of B here.
Not gonna happen a third time. Briggs
Oh,
is so ready for this.
there it
Beautiful.
is. Briggs is gonna get that. Michigan Tech no longer on B. Oh, on B again. See if we can get that first tick. That'll really
So close.
put us in the
And
right direction.
there it
now.
is.
We are down 11-12 in lives though, so we're gonna have to start playing a little bit more conservative of play. Don't want to give them too much. A lot going in both directions. Still down 2. 20 seconds left, and we really need to get on a point
Ooh,
here.
Clutch Russ clutching it out with a huge kill from long range.
One's gonna go down. Clutch Russ gonna
Clutch Russ
find
finds
one. Gets out of there with his life,
Did you
but
see
just
it?
barely.
Oh.
Somebody needs to touch. Briggs is gonna get on.
Briggs has the spot.
5 seconds left. 4 lives for Michigan Tech, 5 for Keiser. And if he can just hold this, Michigan Tech might win this without a team losing all of their lives.
Beautiful.
Michigan Tech comes out up 2-1 now. If we can win on defense, then that'll be
That's great. And
that'll be
that's
the game.
And we did win last time. Expect another great performance and play the game from Twin here. Just so ready for the peak.
Really nice kills there, and he was 25-21 there. That's pretty impressive considering how many lives the other team had.
Absolutely. Heinrich. Not dominating quite as hard, but 14-16 is respectable.
Really, he's doing what you need him to, right? Getting in there, getting the kills that matter,
Absolutely.
holding point.
Finally killing Leo. Sliding. Oh, they do get the trade, but Clutch Russ finds another one, and Briggs goes down.
The even match here so far, kind of fitting the theme of everything we've seen from these two teams here. Been a really good game overall.
Absolutely. I didn't expect it to be as close as it was, but I'm happy for this show.
Oh yeah.
But that said, NTU is now up by 4. 5.
Gonna increase that lead.
Ooh. Trades going. Trades while NTU's up. We take those. And Briggs finds another.
We're playing a really aggressive defense here, trying to just completely wall them out from both points. And it appears to be working really well. See if Pinry notices the guy to his right here, and he does not.
Fortunate, but doesn't seem to be punished for it.
Twin right next to him.
Pyrie does eventually find that kill.
Nest has really just been hiding from us, but we finally get him. And no progress made on A. There's 15 seconds left, and Kaiser's down 10 lives. They're going to really have to make a big play here.
And, short of a miracle, this is looking like an NTU dub.
Unable to get on A, 1 second left, and that's going to be Michigan Tech winning
Control.
Map 4, Game 3. 3-1 win for Control, and Michigan Tech is now up 2-1 overall.
Sort of a slight misstep at the beginning, though. It was a pretty dominant showing.
Yeah. Really turned it around in a big way.
Which, that's that Husky tenacity. Always going to turn around.
Also, pretty impressive, though, from Keiser to keep up with such a prestigious team.
Absolutely. Yeah, they certainly are hanging. That said, MTU is up. And going into the next map here, which I believe is Hardpoint, which they won the first time.
So if history is to repeat itself, it should be the last map, but we'll see. It's definitely
not a history school.
Definitely possible for Keiser to make some adjustments here. Having seen our Huskies play this game mode before, it really could go either way, especially with how close every map has been so far that we've seen. I feel like there hasn't really been much domination until that last control map.
Absolutely.
And then,
Maybe the hard point we didn't see, but
that's true. But that really was completely due to a momentum or a pace switch. Michigan Tech had been playing very slow for the first 3 maps of that game mode, and then all of a sudden they flipped a switch. They were making sure that Keiser couldn't even get close enough to touch point ever.
Took kill after kill, pushing every angle they could, made the kills go in their favor, won their duels, and stopped Keiser from touching.
And when you're winning fights like that too, it really just builds confidence, which kind of feeds into that faster pace. You know that you're going to get that next kill, so you know you can swing that corner.
Yeah, and it's just beautiful stuff. They found the way to capitalize and win.
And that's the kind of stuff we love to see here at Michigan Tech Esports. Watching
Absolutely.
the Huskies just play their game, play a very strong mental game, and back it up with their mechanics.
Which, they do time after time. This being the second round, they've lost all season. But this series containing the second round, they've lost all season.
They're looking to keep that at 2 as well, hoping to win this game game 4.
Which would be ideal. And Huskies, again, they did win the first hardpoint map. Fortunately, we didn't see how that played out exactly, but I do believe hardpoint is the most mechanically intensive mode. And based on the showing from the last round, I think Huskies definitely are the mechanically advantaged team here.
We want to capitalize on that momentum as well. Michigan Tech playing phenomenally in that last map, and if we can keep up that level of excellence, I don't think that Keiser is going to be able to match us there.
Absolutely not. Nobody beats a Husky. When it comes to tenacity.
Oh yeah, big on tenacity. And it looks like we are loading into the next map. It's going to be Skyline. Really some beautiful views. A nice, very exciting.
Gotta have ray tracing on. Those sunlight coming in.
Gorgeous reflections.
And just like that, we are in the game. Turn map, not TBD. We are in fact going to Skyline. We'll be on our way in about 5 seconds here.
This time we are the red side.
Change of pace. But hopefully not a change of pace of play, as I think in this mode of all modes, being aggressive is the key.
We're going to see Michigan Tech take a lot of map control here before going to the point. Unfortunately, Pinery is going to go down, but so is almost everyone else.
Yeah, no, initial kills going the way of Keiser here, but Pinery finds one back, and he sees Leo before Leo sees him, and Ness goes down as well. Axel does find Briggs, but Russ finds break.
Nobody on point. Keiser's going to take it right as I say it. They're really holding Tech out of this point in a very impressive way.
Pinery does find the angle. 6 seconds. 5. Russ finds Nest. Will they touch?
Doesn't look like it.
But
we are on the next point. And if we can hold it for the entirety of this time, which we cannot, we did lose it.
Unfortunately, a little curse there. But Briggs does find toes. He then goes down. But Russ is holding it down. Contested finds 2. Clutch Russ living up to his name yet again. He does this time after time. But unfortunately, flip back. You can't do it forever.
Briggs is going to get a kill there at the same time as Pinery. Pinery's going to find another Twent. Clutch Russ. Really finding all the kills we need to be able to get back onto this point. I'm just gonna
Twent
find
has a
another.
great angle. Ooh,
What a play!
beautiful. Neither person even saw where he was. Clutch Russ, clutching it out again. Finds the kill through the doorway.
Heinrich's gonna go down.
But the new hard point coming out, and Keiser unfortunately has control.
Clutch Russ is gonna
He's low health, but he's searching.
hold on.
MTU does have control. Clutch Russ does end up going down. Ooh, 3
So
kills
does
going the
Twent.
way of Keiser. Henry with a sneaky little angle. Tosses in the util. Ooh, does go down.
Shot underneath the table. Clutch Russ looks away just at the wrong moment.
Oh,
Twent's gonna go down, but Briggs and Clutch Russ gonna get 2 kills there. Consolation prize. Clutch Russ kill at the same time as Briggs going down. Briggs and Trent bringing down another 2.
3 kills going the way of MTU, and that's the hard point. Only 5 seconds left until it moves. Trent kills another one. Clutch Russ finds another one.
And Briggs is right on that next hard point. Russ just gonna try and get some off angles here.
Ooh, beautiful stuff from him. He does go down.
Briggs is gonna get a kill on the point. Managed to hold it for just a little longer here.
Clutch Russ finds Leo.
A lot of
Trent
big
finds
kills
Nest.
going in the way of Michigan Tech here,
Trent
allowing
finds
us
another.
to make up that deficit, catching right back up.
Russ, does he find it? Ooh, just drop is
Twent
on him this time.
looking for the
Ooh,
trade. He's not going to get it.
that's going to be a hard point cap. But MTU has brought this all the way back from a very, very slow start. That said, there's a contest for MTU. And 2 kills at the end. They get traded back. Hard
Moving
point.
on.
And Keiser does have initial control.
Henry's going to get the trade there on Briggs.
Clutch
Clutch
Russ
Russ
finds
finds
Nest.
another. Henry's going to go down.
Drake just hunkering down on point. There's not much MTU can do, especially with the rest of the team flanking from behind.
Really been a game of Michigan Tech trying to runs and not really being able to see if they make any adjustments. Clutch Russ going down again.
The angle, Yo Briggs wins the duel. Clutch Russ
Clutch
coming
Russ
back
on
in.
point.
Holding
Taking
it
control
down.
for the last couple seconds there.
Crouching behind this very convenient wall.
Henry is
Lost in a flash. Henry finds one, does get traded back.
already on the next point. Keiser grouping up right below it though.
Oh, this is a great flank from Yo Briggs. Oh, they hear him or bottom out.
Twent's gonna go down. See Clutch Russ come in. Some good damage off. Henry gets a kill.
Going up the elevator. And Leo gets caught out.
Clutch Russ and Henry cleaning up point. Twent with a big kill. Michigan Tech's gonna take control again.
Decisively.
But there is a significant deficit here, so still trying to cover lost ground.
Absolutely, but this does look to be a very defensible point.
Clutch Russ gonna get a kill there. In 3 seconds. But it
Ooh,
looks
Clutch
like
Russ almost finds the
it's
kill there.
contested. Twent's gonna get a kill.
Got right in the midsection.
Clutch Russ moving on to that next point, taking control.
Went with a 5-man killing spree, 6 now. Beautiful stuff from
He's
him.
really been making some huge plays this game.
Really, him and Clutch Russ have been
Cornerstone
dominant.
of our role. Hard point.
But finally does go down. I think that was a 7-kill run from him.
Clutch Russ gonna get the trade though. Clutch Rush goes down. Is on point though still.
Oh,
And
does get
he's
caught
gonna
out.
go down. Oh, goes down.
Couple kills for Keiser. Oops.
Twent's gonna get a
Huge
kill.
slide in from Trent.
That's gonna give us control back for the last couple seconds. I'm gonna leave it.
No, the new hard point
Moving to
is
the next
too
point.
appealing.
Util on there.
Ooh,
Clutch Rush and Briggs going down at the same time.
unfortunate.
Not what you want to see, but Twent getting a big kill there. Gonna see if he can keep it going, and that's a second. Clutch Rush gets a kill.
Good to see him turn it back on here.
That puts that point in Michigan Tech hands.
And
And
just
a
like that, we get the
pivotal moment.
lead. For the first time all round. Pinery, Briggs, and Clutch Rush all finding one. Briggs does go down, but you'll take those trades. Clutch Rush finds another. Just holding this angle. Hard to see how Keiser will come back from this. Moment swing all the way in MTU's favor with getting kill after kill. Briggs drops down, finds another.
Point is going to be moving here in 5 seconds. So Michigan Tech actually taking control of that area already. That hard point is under Husky hands.
Slowly. They started down, but after that, they got map control and kept it.
Keiser gets a 2-for-1 trade and takes control of the point, though.
Henry almost finds the kill. Nest peeks it with the
Pinery's going to
prone,
find it.
but he
Clutch Rush
finds
gets
it.
another. Joe Briggs, that's going to make it a 1v3 on point, I believe. We do have control once again. Finding a trade off of point. Henry's
Trades
gonna
going
go
through.
down. Clutch Rush gets the trade. Briggs gets another kill. Clutch Rush, another kill.
And they are just hanging on to this point for dear life.
Really great to see as well, considering how this map started. I
Oh.
believe Michigan Tech is nearing the victory here. If I remember correctly, 250 is the number to win.
The cap is going to go through briefly, but the hard point is moving. Will Michigan Tech be in the right position to capitalize? They
Michigan Tech is
will.
already on it.
I think
But
they've-
2 go down. That point might just go to Keiser. The control here. Clutch Rush finds a kill.
There's sick movement in the elevator.
Keiser still holding the point.
Ooh,
And break with some
Some
crazy
details.
movement there, jumping back and forth. Clutch Rush finds one, takes control of the point. Kaiser's going to have to play real aggressive here in order to get back.
Trent, Pinery, and Trent again. Kill after kill. Pinery does go down. Ooh,
I believe
break slides in just to die. And that's the
Mm.
game.
that's your Huskies winning the game 3-1.
Beautiful stuff.
Really,
You know, the Huskies, they stuck to it. They were tenacious. They pulled through.
close performance as well in every map. That one actually in the beginning looking like it was going to go to Keiser.
Absolutely. They were down by, I think, 70 points at one point.
Quite a deficit for the Huskies to make up there, and they did. They made the right adjustments and started really getting those kills. And like you said, that was a much more skill intensive game. Relies a lot on aim, and like really showed that they are more dominant in that facet.
But I will say, they started down, and I think it's because Kaiser had a read on MTU's plan. But then MTU kind of figured that out, and then I think starting from when both teams hit 100, MTU had control of every single point at the start.
Yeah,
Just kept that map control, turned into kills, and that turned into points, and that turned into a win.
I mean, even when Keiser managed to get those trades and control a point for a few seconds, Michigan Tech's game plan was just so solid that it didn't matter that they were so evenly matched.
Absolutely. Almost all re-hits went in favor of MTU. Especially down the stretch.
Impressive showing from our college.
Really.
We are going to go to a brief intermission, and we will be back in just a couple minutes here with an interview with our players. So,
See you in a moment. we're back. We're here with Christian Clutch Russ, team captain for the Huskies. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties, but that did not stop you guys from winning the first map. How'd you pull that off?
Yeah, so about the first half of the map was pretty mixy. It was kind of similar to what we saw just then in the Skyline. We were kind of struggling to hold spawns. We were kind of getting the kills, but we just weren't really controlling the spawns. We weren't really blocking what we needed to block, so we made it mixy. Ended up coming back, or not coming back, but we ended up pulling through in the second half of the second rotation and just ended up, I believe we won 250 to 200. So it was overall pretty good. We kind of just get a little bit of a slow start to that first hard point.
But you pulled it off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, unfortunately, the next map, Search and Destroy, you did run into a little struggle, just barely losing that map out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think happened?
I think we were kind of struggling to adjust to their a little bit slower play style than we're used to. So far, we've played teams that are kind of, similarly paced to us. We played really fast teams, and now this is like probably the slowest team in Search we've played. And I mean, props to them. They got really good team chows that we weren't really expecting. We didn't have great post-plant setups. So we were kind of struggling to kind of fight their post-plant, especially on B, which is it's a tough site to kind of retake on. So, that's kind of something we're going forward, we're going to kind of have to work on is our retakes, especially on Hacienda B site.
That's great to hear that you're trying to make improvements.
Mm-hmm.
On that last map, you guys were down for much of the map, and then at the end, you pulled it back and then looked dominant.
Mm-hmm.
What did it take to make that happen?
I mean, the biggest thing is just not losing composure. I mean, we were able to keep getting the kills, so we weren't like getting outslayed. We were just kind of struggling to hold the spawns and specifically to go up and put and block the spawns that we needed to like control. So on like our last P2, I was able to get pushed up into P1 and then block those close spawns. We were able to funnel them into kitchen. So we were able to just kind of get together, regroup. We weren't down that much. I mean, down like 80, 60, something like that. We're down about a hill. So once we were able to just get composure and then control the spawns better is really what kind of drove us to win that map. And I think that's kind of what we're going to have to continue working on in the future, to be honest with you.
Staying composed, being tenacious. Mm-hmm. You guys really showed us how it's done. Anything else you'd like to say?
Just want to thank the family and the friends who are watching back home. Thank to my teammates who were great. We're doing a lot of grinding, so it's love playing the game. So yeah, that's about it.
Hell yeah, yeah, it's really paying off.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks so much. We're gonna go to an intermission. Out. So much.